Hi guys, it's Cam here from Akaonlinegamers, and this is a walkthrough for Assassin's Creed Revelations, the first mission. A lot of the mission is just, as you'll see, it's just cutscenes and stuff. There's very limited control that you yourself have over the characters. There's a bit of walking around, which I'll show you where to walk further on when you have to, and it's very simple and basic. A trained monkey could do it basically. One recommendation I would have before you start the game is, if you have not already played the first three Assassin's Creeds, just Assassin's Creed 2 and Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I would recommend you do play that, and all three as well. Some people just play 2 and Brotherhood because I think it's all about Ezio, but Altair is also involved in this Assassin's Creed, so I would recommend trying to play all three if you can, if you want the most benefit out of the storyline and for it to make the most sense for you, because that's just going to make everything a lot better and make it a lot more fun. So anyway, at this point here, it's just talking you through when you were Altair in the first one, and it will also go on to talk about Ezio, about the storyline that you've already played. It's just a basic overview of what you've already done. So it's just letting you know, if you haven't played or if you have played, so reminding you, could have been a while, that what you've done and what's happened. So these are just a lot of different things that happened, mainly focusing on the Apple of Eden and that hologram lady. I don't even know who she is. Well, I do know who she is, but she just scares me a bit. And that's shown when you killed Lucy for no apparent reason, apart from that she was getting in your way and the apple told you to. So it's also talking now about how your mind's getting messed up inside the Animus and you're starting to mix worlds, very similar to Subject 16. That's Rebecca talking now. She's just talking about how you're in the Animus basically. It's not critically important, but I would recommend that, as well as watching this, you do listen to what's going on, so it helps you during the storyline and that you know what's happening basically, because if you don't listen, you end up missing out little bits of information that can be very important. And right, now's where the action starts, basically. You are currently Desmond, I believe. I'll wait for it to load so I can see. But I'm pretty sure you are Desmond on Animus Island, which hasn't been shown before. Yeah, it's going through Desmond's memories now. And here you are on Animus Island, controlling Desmond. Now, Animus Island, I don't know very much about it, I haven't read into it much, but it's basically, I'm guessing, a place inside the Animus, where you're just inside your own mind inside the Animus, rather than playing as a character such as Ezio or Altair, I should say ancestor, not character really. So here you are on the island now, and this is the part where you take control of the character. Right now I'm in control of the character, and you just need to walk along the beach line here, or run. You can run, you've got that characteristic already. You run along, and then cuts into another cutscene, and you meet Subject 16. I'm not sure if you have seen him before, but I can't remember seeing him. It has been a long time since I played the campaigns. So you've seen 16 now, and then you listen to him and he's talking to you, explaining to you what you need to do. Desmond realises that he's still in the Animus as Desmond. He didn't think he was, he just thought he was in the normal world, but it turns out he's actually in the Animus, and he's talking to Subject 16, which so much has been about in the previous campaigns, talking about not wanting to turn Desmond into 16, because 16 lost his mind in the Animus and lost the person that he was. So this is an important part, so you want to listen to what Subject 16 has to say to you, and listen to the storyline. You take control of the game here now, and like I said, there's nothing serious that you need to do. You just need to follow 16, listen to what he's saying so that you know what's going on. You can walk, you can run, you can sprint, but I'd recommend just staying close to 16, just so you get the best effect of the conversation and what's going on in your surroundings. And you will eventually, when you stop talking to Subject 16, move forward, and it will go into another cutscene. You stop there, you automatically stop there, you can't walk, and then you get to continue again. And just around about here, I do believe it goes into a cutscene. It's about the third one this time. Yep, here you go. So that is the portal that you will want to pass forward into to go through, like he says, the way out, to go through into your memories as Ezio, and to basically relive, would it be? I don't know, to get Desmond his life back, rather than living the lives of all the characters that he also plays. So you're going to want to, after this cutscene, go through there, but not immediately. Don't walk through immediately, just because I'm not sure whether this is important, but it's just a little thing I found out because I was hanging around and having a look around. And it turns out that if you don't go through straight away, you hear a dialogue between Rebecca and Sean, that's his name, Sean, yeah, and another man who, I'm not sure if you know who it is, but I couldn't remember if I did, or I don't know who it was. So after you hear Subject 16 talking to you, telling you what you need to do, you don't want to go through the portal straight away. You want to hang back a bit. Just walk around, you can do whatever, you can jump onto the stones and stuff. Just get used to the controls again if you haven't played Assassin's Creed for a while and you've been playing on other games. And just basically hang around a bit so you can listen to this conversation, because it could be relevant in the future storyline. Now, I'm not sure yet because I haven't completed the game. I'm doing this pretty much as soon as I've done the gameplay, so I'm not sure whether it has any relevance or what goes on from here, but all I can say is the more information you get in Assassin's Creed, the better, because it is quite a confusing game to understand. So you want to know as much as you can. So by hanging around and hearing this conversation, just remember what's said, and it could be relevant to what you need to know in the future. It could be relevant to something that happens in another mission, I don't know, but I'd just recommend just doing what I'm doing. Don't walk through, just wander around here a bit, and then you should hear it around about now. There we go, that's Rebecca started, and then she's talking to Sean there. So this is the dialogue they have, and there's also another man who would come in. There we go, William. I'm not sure who William is. I'm not sure if I should know. I have played all the other Assassin's Creeds, but I can't remember who William is. But just listen to the conversation, because it could be important. They talk about Desmond possibly being a Templar. And now we are coming towards the end of the video, so what you want to do is you want to listen to the end of this conversation, then you want to make your way through the portal to start mission 2. Right, this is the end of the walkthrough, so thanks for watching. It's bye from Cam from Akaonlinegamers.